Hello, and welcome to Core. Knowledge tasks are an important part of any bot. They are questions routed to answers without any more dialogue between the user and the bot. It's a very quick exchange, which is much different from dialogue tasks. It can be a huge time saver when all of the FAQs are in one bot rather than having the user look through a bunch of pages of FAQs on a website. We will be going over 3 things about FAQs: the initial import of each FAQ, the hierarchy of the bot ontology, and the ways in which you can train the FAQs to further understand natural human language and various phrases. To import FAQs into the bot builder environment, you will need to download an Excel format sample from our bot builder. To do this, go into your bot and click on the Bot Tasks tab. Now, click Knowledge Collection and click on the collection with your bot name. You are now in the Ontology environment. Let's click up to the top right and select Import Ontology. Now, you will see a sample CSV file that you can download and populate with your FAQs. After you have added your FAQs to the CSV, head back to the bot builder and select your newly populated file. This will take all of the FAQs in the sheet and transfer them over to the bot builder quickly and efficiently. These FAQs here are just examples of our bot builder FAQs. Now, let's get rid of those and add our own. If you would like to add the FAQs in manually, all you have to do is go to the top right and click Add Q&A. Now, under User Says, this will be the question. For example, something like, how do I access my bank account? This question will go here. The response box will be where you put the answers, such as this. To access your bank account, head over to bank.com and provide your login information at the top left corner of the page. Now click Save. Your FAQ has now been added. The ontology in the FAQ environment is very important, as it gives the bot more context into what the user is asking and where to route them. Using the example from before, the question of how to access an account might be under a path called account, as in questions about accounts. The hierarchy will always have the bot name on top and then whatever paths you choose to add in. Now, if we add a path called accounts, we can pick and choose which questions will go under this. To do this, mark the checkbox next to the question that you want, then drag it over to the subpath that you want to put it in. If you have enough FAQs, you might even find that there are certain questions associated with accounts that create their own subset, such as checking accounts or savings accounts. These paths will be created under the account paths, and questions under these subpaths will be both under those subpaths and the major path, which is accounts. Now let's talk about training knowledge tasks. Much like machine learning utterances in the bot builder, in the bot's ontology, you will be able to create utterances for each FAQ. Instead of utterances though, you will just create a variation of the question directly under the initial question. Say for instance that I want to add a different variation of our example from earlier, how do I access my bank account? Click the plus sign under the question. This will bring up an entirely new user utterance. A good variation of this question could be, where do I find my bank account? The answer of the initial question directly coincides with the question, so let's add that right under. Now click Save and your utterance has been trained.